to us. And let me again say
myself as a champion for the cause.
On top of that, this event has actually been very enticing.
Wakenya being champions all the time. Tukizungumzia riadha, tunazungumzia spoti ambayo Kenya imeshamiri ulimwengu mzima. Kwa hivyo nyinyi mkiwa hapa, mjione kama nyinyi ni champions already, hata kabla mwanzo. Na nyakati hizi tunazoishi, hakuna lengo ama azma muhimu zaidi kuliko kutunza mazingira yetu. Hakuna lengo muhimu kuliko hilo. Na kwa hivyo kupata fursa ya kukimbia, kutimiza lengo hilo, kutimiza azma hiyo, ni heshima kubwa kwenu na kwetu sisi sote tumekuja kushuhudia. Nataka kuwashukuru kwa kujisajili kuhusika kwenye mashindano haya na kushukuru chuo chetu cha Egerton pamoja na wafadhili Kenya Commercial Bank hasa kama title sponsor ya kwamba azma hii ni azma ya kihistoria na tutawaunga mkono kwa dhati. Mwisho nataka kushukuru viongozi kwa sababu ni muhimu zaidi ya kwamba shughuli kama hii ya kitaifa, ya kimataifa inapofanyika inaongozwa na kushuhudiwa na viongozi wetu. So Mheshimiwa Charity Katambi kama host, kama mbunge wa eneo bunge la Njoro, ndugu yangu Mtai ambaye vilevile ni mwanaspoti mashuhuri, mbunge wa Kurasoi Kaskazini, nataka kuwashukuru sana na kutoa heshima kwenu kuja hapa kutuongoza. Na Athletics Kenya, shukrani kwa kuchukua mashindano haya na kuyaweka kwenye ratiba rasmi ya Athletics Kenya. That is a phenomenal gesture that will raise the profile of this competition and the great cause of environmental conservation. You can count on my full and equivocal and support. Asanteni sana, mjibambe sasa.
Asante. Naona mheshimiwa anataka kukimbia tena. Hapa sijui. Hapa sijui. So
our very gracious host of today, Professor Isaac Iwari, the Vice Chancellor of this great University of Egerton, our leaders of this region, ambao ninatambua kwa njia ya kipekee mbunge wa eneo hili, a very good friend and sister, Honorable Charity Katambi, MP from Njoro, my good brother and friend, the MP for Kurasoi North, Mheshimiwa Mtai, ukiandamana na viongozi wengine, waheshimiwa members of our county assemblies, County Assembly of Nakuru, and other leaders. The leadership of Athletics Kenya, who have incorporated this event as part of the calendar of athletics, those representing the corporate partners, the corporate sponsors, who have put their support behind this event, and in a very special way to recognize my good friend and brother John Okulo, who is the general manager responsible for corporate banking at the Kenya Commercial Bank. For people, for better, our bank, with a true Kenyan spirit, a true Kenyan soul. All of us who have gathered here today, the champions of our environment,
because that is who you are, distinguished guests. I'm absolutely delighted to join you this afternoon, not just as a guest, not just as your chief guest, but also as one who counts myself as a champion for the cause we champion today. Today you have done more than just run. You have made a powerful statement. Each step, each breath, each bit of sweat has carried a message that the time to save the Mau and indeed all our natural treasures is now and never tomorrow. Today, we reign not just for medals, not just for personal glory, but for the very lands of our nation, the Great Mau Forest Complex, Kenya's largest indigenous forest, our water tower, and the cradle of our biodiversity. Yet, with every passing day, Mau faces relentless threats, illegal logging, encroachment, pollution, and neglect. But today, we declare loud and clear that enough is enough. Mau must live, Mau must thrive. The Run for Mau is not just an event, it is a movement. A movement driven by every one of you who laced up your shoes and hit the trail. It is a rallying cry to every Kenyan, young and old, to rise and defend our forests and our climate, which is our future, our common heritage. With every valley we covered, we did not just run. We pledged to plant more trees, to restore degraded lands, to empower local communities as guardians of our environment. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a one-day show. We are not here for tokenism or for publicity stunts. We are here for real action. The fight for Mau must be won, not just in forests, but in classrooms, in homes, on social media, and in bathrooms. Environmental education must be embedded into the DNA of our schools, our colleges, our universities. We must nurture a new generation of eco-warriors who understand that their future is directly tied to the health of our forests. To the young people of Kenya, you are no longer leaders of tomorrow, you are leaders of today. And so we must invest in your ideas, your innovations, your energy, from ecotourism to renewable energy to climate smart agriculture. The green economy must be your playground as the youth of Kenya and Africa. You must be equipped not just to talk about climate action, but to lead in climate action. You will talk the talk and walk the walk of climate action. To the organizers and partners, I challenge you, flood our airwaves, dominate our digital spaces with compelling climate stories. Tell the stories of the communities who depend on the Mau for water, for farming, for life itself. Let Kenya and the world see what exactly is at stake. Conservation is not a one-off campaign. It's a lifelong commitment. We need to establish sustainable financial mechanisms to support restoration and conservation efforts. Let the private sector, development partners, and global environmental banks fund the work with us on this journey. And it really must be clear, those who profit from nature must also invest in protecting it. Environmental responsibility must become part of the cost of doing business. I'm encouraged by the many partners who have already stepped up to support this noble cause. This is proof that the Run for Mau will never run alone. I urge the organizers to go further, tap into scientific research, technical expertise, and indigenous knowledge. Let Mau become a global model of successful, community-led, youth-driven climate action. Ladies and gentlemen, as we cool down from today's round, let us remember every footstep was a pledge. Every breath was a reminder of what is at stake.
Each one of you for being here. You are very important to us. And let me again say, the Egerton University, we really appreciate this institution which has done a lot in the matters of restorations, rehabilitations, and a lot of things you are doing for this country. Allow me again to thank you very much, because you are one of the leading institutions in this country which is supporting His Excellency the President William Mau-Egerton on the matters of the 15 billion trees planting of this country. Therefore, we really applaud Egerton University. And today, for all of us Kenyans, having Mau-Egerton University Cross Country, this is an institution which is very serious, which is trying to save the future generations. And I want to thank all the children, I want to thank all the participants, I want to thank all Njoro people. Watu wa Njoro umefanya mambo mazuri na ya heshima kuwa mko hapa leo hii kuja kuungana na kuwa pamoja na wale ambao wanatamani tukabadilisha nchi yetu na mazingira, na pia kuungana kuongeza miti ndio nchi yetu ikang'are. Sasa mimi yangu ni kuwashukuru sana na kushukuru all the principals, all the head teachers, sababu ya kutuma pia wanafunzi kuja kuwa pamoja nasi ndio tukaweze kufanya mambo za muhimu siku ya leo. Na pia kwa chief guest, nataka nikushukuru because pia I know you have also promised to support, to stand with this institution through many sponsors and through your friends and the different partners. We really appreciate you, Honorable Mheshimiwa wetu Ababu na Mwamba. Alafu nataka nimalizie Wakenya ni wa challenge. Sisi wote wana Njoro, hata zile programs mnaona nilianzisha na shule, greening schools, nataka tuendelee nazo na tuendelee pia kuhakikisha kama ni mambo ya kuchafua mito tumeacha, na tusaidie wananchi kuongeleshana ndio tukaweze kutengeneza nchi yetu ya pamoja. Sasa siku ya leo is a good day. We should thank each one of you. And allow me, I have finished talking my lesson, to congratulate each one of you. Na pia next year, wakati mnatengeneza Egerton University, nataka kuwa challenge Njoro constituency litasponsor kila ward, tutakuja kuparticipate hapa. Na pole sana Mheshimiwa Mutai, leo hii Njoro ndio inawin award mingi. Si ndio watu wa Njoro? Leo tumeshinda, tumeona matrophies hapa zote, najua participants wengi wale wa kutoka Njoro. Sasa Njoro mko juu tena zaidi. Thank you so much. Nimemaliza. Allow me to invite our next speaker. Hatuna chairman, sasa ni mzuri tuge.
Na sisi participants wote, mimi ningependa kushukuru kila mmoja, all the participating people, organizers, for working to this event a successful one. And on top of that, I will not forget also to appreciate and also thank the organizing team for selecting one youth Chekui as the brand ambassador of this event. That Chekui also comes from my constituency, this Kwesoyo. On top of that, this event has actually been very enticing, therapeutic to some of us here, I enjoyed, and I'm also grateful. And I would also want to inform you that I have participated in the 1 kilometer race na niko na certificate mheshimiwa Rais. Hiyo ndio nitafanya na nation ikae mahali. It will be able to commemorate for me this particular day. All the sponsors of this event, led by SEB Bank, I want to appreciate your good work that you are doing. And what you are doing can't just go like that unnoticed. You have done things here and there. I've been meeting you. Besides banking, you are also supporting us in a way, supporting us in almost all the various activities. And I will say that for that, I tell that to you, we know that your territory is a globe. And we will also like to ask you that me, I come from Kuresoi. I'm inviting you to come and come up with a banking center in Kuresoi. If not,